Hi, I'm back again. I'm Linda Ballou, and I'm the author of Get Great Trips for Free and How to Make Travel Writing Work for You. So let's talk about the writing part. I mean, after all, you have to be able to be a good writer in order to succeed in this field. There's a ton of competition, so you need to take some writing classes, a few writing classes, plenty of them available online. But just think about this. The story is not about you. One of the complaints that editors have is that the stories are too egocentric, too focused on the self of the person who's writing the piece. You need to be sharing information about what you learned. Hopefully it's going to be a very beautiful trip, and you'll be able to describe the place with your senses, you know, taste, touch, sense, smell, all of it. You'll be able to create a sense of place. Okay, so that's the goal of all travel writers, is to transport their readers to that place. It's not about them. You're looking out. You're always looking out when you're a travel writer. You're supposed to develop like 360-degree vision. You're supposed to be looking out and around, and it's good to get a room with a view so that you have an overview of what it is you are writing about and taking pictures of. Those are all good tips for photos. But the writing, don't be self-centered about your story. Because really, the reader's articles are not about you. If it's an essay, that's a different story. If it's a travel essay, then you have a dramatic spine. You have a riveting opening, you have a build, you have a revelation, and you have a buttoning up at the end. That's, the arc of a travel essay, which is a travel memoir, which you can get very personal about, and you can talk about how the trip affected you personally. Was it a life-changing experience? Did you learn something that you didn't expect to find? Was it a sense of discovery? Was the veil taken down? Did you realize that you had prejudices and preconceived notions about a place? So those are the kinds of connections that editors are looking for. If you're doing a travel essay, one of the best sources is Travel Tales. You can submit to them and maybe get into one of their anthologies. They are probably the biggest publisher of that sort of thing. But articles are what you'll be writing for your outfitters. And if you're trying to get great trips, then you need to be writing great articles for your outfitters. And what they want from you is, a sense of the experience that you had, the excitement of the journey, what you learned, that sort of thing. So, and articles are more nuts and bolts. What was the comfort level? Was the food great? That sort of thing. I think that there's a huge difference between an essay and an article. And I write 2 to 3 articles for my hosts whenever I have given a trip. And then I write 1 personal essay for my book. I have a book called Lost Angel Walkabout, which is a collection of travel essays. And if you're interested in samples of good travel essay writing, I recommend my book. People tell me I won't be convicted by a jury of my peers. I have tremendous reviews from other professional travel writers who know what I'm trying to do. So there's that. But you're trying to get great trips, and so you want to be focused on learning how to write a good article. So once again, there's tons of webinars and classes online, and during the coronavirus thing, it's just a golden opportunity to mine all of these informational webinars that are available. They're all free, and this is a time that we can all be learning, and that's what I'm doing.